There was a time when you knew a DICE Battlefield game dropped, you could buy it with no remorse. These times are long gone. The Battlefield series got from bad to worse, in my opinion. My first Battlefield was Battlefield 2, 2005. Back in the day, I was playing on consoles and we only got Battlefield 2. The game was good and I was impressed of the scale. A thing that Call of Duty never could make. Then they brought out one of the most impressive games ever made, Battlefield Bad Company, which came out 2008. Damn, this game was next gen in every way. The graphics, the weapons, the audio, and last but not least, the most impressive destruction ever seen. Except of Crysis, of course, another great game of the era. But Bad Company 2 topped everything later in 2010. This was one of the best multiplayer experiences ever made. Its unique style and atmosphere isn't beaten until this day, and we fans still waiting for a part 3. So please EA and DICE, don't mess this up, or give the license to another very good developer who can deliver the fans what they want. Don't mess it up. Then Battlefield 3 came out 2011 and I was really blown away when I first tried the demo version of Battlefield 3 on the Gamescom back in the day. I was insanely impressed by the back in the day standards. Battlefield 3 was really state of the art in graphics, sound design, gameplay, controls, the scale and everything else. And even I think Battlefield 3 was one of the best in the series. It was also the first game I recognized that the destruction wasn't on the peak like in Bad Company, for example. I think they sacrificed this feature to fight with more enemies. For example, we have bigger teams, greater teams, bigger scale of the maps and everything else, which is quite interesting, but I'm more the fan of the complete destruction because it makes something special. It makes a unique Battlefield experience because no match will be the same if you have some interaction with the map itself. Then in 2013 Battlefield 4 came out and was my most Battlefield game ever played. I first bought it on the Xbox 360 and did 1000 gamer score, and then I've bought it again on the PS4 and did the Platinum trophy. So I really played the shit out of Battlefield 4. I love the campaign in Battlefield 3 and of course in Bad Company, and I think these games are much stronger in the campaign than Battlefield 4. But for the multiplayer part, I think Battlefield 4 is the best when it comes to controls. For example, it has excellent controls and it feels absolutely smooth to play. They also did a big mistake in my opinion. They got rid of the famous rush mode a lot of fans loved. 2016 Battlefield 1 came out and it was atmospherical, impressive, and even Part 5, which came out 2018, created some fun matches and integrated some interesting features like the building mechanics. But with Part 5, it was the first Battlefield I didn't bought on release. DICE and EA changed everything to the bad in my opinion. They introduced microtransactions and seasons and I didn't like it at all. I don't like it in other games too, and I think the developers should concentrate on making a good game and not only maximize the profit. Of course, everybody wants to earn some money with their work. In this case, it's not about delivering good quality stuff for money. You get crap games, especially in the AAA sector nowadays. You get overpriced games with terrible content or with stuff you have to pay. So herefore we go to the indie sector I really love for years now, and we gamers get a lot of very good games, very creative games, and I think the indie sector is the future of gaming. That's my personal opinion, because if you look now to the AAA sector, yeah, you know what I mean. With all the knowledge now, I thought the Battlefield era was over. But fortunately, there was a small indie project developed by 3 guys and it's called BattleBit Remastered. It came out 2023 and I had to test it and have a look if the game is good or bad. But damn, it's good. It's excellent. It's the best Battlefield experience ever made. Period. 3 dudes did this and showed DICE and EA what the fans want. To be honest, I wasn't flashed at the beginning because I have to say, even I totally love indie games, the low poly look is the graphic style I like at least. I don't like it at all. I hate it actually. I hate the low poly look. When I started BattleBit, I was like, that's so damn ugly, disgusting, really. It hurts the eyes. It's that ugly, really. I was really distracted by the ugliness of this game, and I thought it would be the best game ever if it has the engine of Bad Company 2. So why don't they use the graphics from Bad Company 2? And then I remembered, hey, it's 3 guys. 3 guys did an almost perfect, huge Battlefield game by their own. That's incredible. Absolutely stunning work they put into it. All the systems work, all the operations work. Just downright impressive, really. So with the fact that there was no negotiation to reach that goal of better graphics, I got confident with this unbelievable ugly game, and now I don't see it anymore. If I play now, I'm just into the Battlefield. This game is the most Battlefield experience I've ever had, and it's not even from DICE or EA. That's a huge compliment, guys. So without a doubt, this game has some similarities to the famous franchise Battlefield, and of course some elements of the game squad, tactical, team shooter, and I think the BattleBit makers perfectly compared the mechanics of both games into one huge Battlefield game. And this game is the Battlefield game we've always wanted, but DICE and EA couldn't never deliver to us. Yeah, what can I say? The huge success of this game maybe shows the AAA developers how to make a good game. And no, we don't want graphics like this. We want a good game. And the good gameplay is always over the graphics and the audio. Always. Remember that, AAA developers. We don't need a Battlefield game in this graphical style, but if this game is that good, we don't care about the graphical side. Remember that, DICE and EA, but please don't bring out your next Battlefield game with these graphics, because you get the wrong conclusion out of the success of this game. So, what do we get here in BattleBit? Even in early access, you get a lot of content. You get 6 classes with customization, you get weapon customization, a lot of weapons, you get a lot of game modes, a lot of maps. They even brought out new maps since they released, and you will get a lot of extra content while the game is running. So, if you compare this game, which is not even 15 euros, it's unbelievable. And the only thing you have to get over with is the absolutely ugly graphics, but as I can tell, I hated these graphics. I hate the low poly style, and I don't even care about, because this game is so damn good. I would suggest to every Battlefield fan out there, please go out, buy this game, show the developers that they did the right thing, and also show EA and DICE and all the other AAA studios that we need games like this, but not with the graphics, of course. You get me? We get you, sir.